Hi, I'm Zach Kaufman. This is my roommate Paul Ramsford, and I'm here today to sell Paul financial services. Paul is a retiring teacher. He's approaching retirement, and I'm a representative from Northwestern Mutual, and we will be discussing that today. My handling objectives are going to be the agree and neutralize, as well as the boomerang technique, and my closing strategy will be standing room only. Like I said, I'm representative from Northwestern Mutual, and I'll be selling Paul Financial Services. Hey, Paul, how you doing? I'm Zach Hoffman.
Paul, nice to meet you.
Do you need anything before we get started here?
Oh, no, it's
You're
fine.
comfortable?
Yeah.
All right, great. So tell me a little bit about yourself and what you're here today looking for.
So, I've been teaching. I taught the sixth grade for about 32 years.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I'm just getting ready. I'm approaching retirement and trying to see what I can do with all of my money.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. You know, that's what we specialize in here. Um, so as I understand it, you have all this money that you're going to be looking forward to, receiving.
A decent amount, yeah.
Okay, great. And you want to make sure that, going forward, you will have enough every year to be comfortable.
Mhm.
And then, maybe a little bit more to go travel or, for fun,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
extra
Yeah,
expenses. And you have other younger family as well?
Yeah, I've got kids. I've got a few grandkids.
Okay. So, possibly, college funds and birthday money and stuff like that too.
Definitely.
Okay, cool. So we've got a couple things that we can, look into and, maybe a couple different things that we can differentiate so you can have options as well.
Okay.
I'm just going to take a couple notes, just so I can really make sure I remember everything here for you.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's see here. All right. Let me tell you a little bit about us here at Northwestern Mutual. Before I really get into any real specifics with you, so you can just kind of understand what market we're in and everything about us.
Okay.
So Northwestern Mutual, primarily we sell life insurance and financial services. So that's what we're doing here today. And one thing we really pride ourselves on is the fact that people who invest in us, we invest back in them. So obviously our customers, face-to-face contact, something we rely on our customers for, funds coming in and we return as well. But people who invest in us, our shareholders, we've made sure to give back dividends every year. So if you give us money, you buy shares, you're a partial owner in our company, and we feel that we should value that. And, so we pay dividends. We've had dividend payments from the year we got started, 1872. We've been around a long time.
Oh, wow, okay.
Since we got
Good to
started.
know.
It is, yeah. It's definitely something, that I valued when I came to work here, is that, we've been around a while, and ever since we have been around, since we went public, we have been paying dividends to our investors. And, me as a partial investor, I like that too.
Yeah, of course.
And we're committed to making community stronger. So, some of our funds, we come back, we have retained earnings, and at each branch, local community, money goes back into the local community.
Okay.
So, here in the school system, kids that you've taught,
Mhm.
we're giving back to the community, parks and different things in the community, service projects, things like that. Go to the soup kitchen or the homeless shelter and, give back and do things like that within the community as well. So we're really not only focused on a global scale, but also, each local community, each little sector we have here, each little branch.
Good. That's real important.
Stronger, all the way across the country. So my role as a financial advisor, I'm licensed, so I've taken my exams and I've, kind of verified my knowledge, my experience, and that's something that we require of every single one of our advisors. And certain financial investment banks and things like that, they'll require maybe one license exam.
Okay.
And say they'll have someone that'll do financial securities. They'll have them take their Series 7. I got my Series 7 license exam.
Okay.
So I'm licensed by Series 7, but that's all they'll do. And they'll say, well, yeah, he's he's an expert in that field. We feel it's important for each advisor to build a relationship with their customer. So with, that other company, whatever it may be, you may go to them and say, well, yeah, I don't just want financial securities. I want to talk to someone about life insurance.
Mhm.
You built a relationship with, maybe Sean over here, and now he's saying, you have to go talk to John.
Mhm.
Well, you've been working with him, Sean, for what, 5 years, and now you got to go talk to somebody else. That's not fair to you.
Right,
You've already
right.
built trust. You've already been working with him for a long time.
Okay.
So we have everyone licensed in a large number of things. So I have my 215. I have my 66. I have these other licensing
Okay.
credibility. So we create that relationship, and you don't have to go anywhere else. You can call me whenever you want. You'll have my phone number. You'll have my email. Whatever it needs to be. And you know what? Say I'm busy. Call someone else at the branch, and they'll get to me. Whatever it needs to be. They'll handle your issue for the time being. If it needs to be a stock trade, and it's been taken care of, we'll take care of it. If it needs to be a funds transfer, we'll take care of it.
Okay.
But you can know that I work with them. I trust them as well. So we've created that relationship. We're good to go.
Yes.
Let's see. What else here? Back to the dividends. I just want to one quick statistic. Just numbers always matter. Numbers never lie. In 2015, we're estimated to have $5.5 billion paid back, which is actually the highest amount that we've ever had to date.
Oh, really?
Yeah, last year it was 4.8 in $4.8 billion.
Wow, you guys made a huge jump.
2014. Big jump, and huge amount of money back to our investors. And so that was just something that I want to just throw in there real quick.
Okay.
That being said, looking at our options and everything, is it you want to sit down sometime, make an appointment later to really look into that next step?
Yeah, I was looking through this annual report you gave me. Everything you said sounds really interesting. I love the community aspect of it, giving back. I love the dividends. But I haven't really found out, just looking through this and from what you've told me, I haven't really found out, the specifics of what exactly can be done for me. I feel like you've done like a good job explaining the whole system as a, basically as a whole, but not what can be done personalized.
Absolutely. I agree with that. And you can look at this whole market as just plug and play, where you take someone's money, you put it in the system, and you take it out at the end, and it's scary. I agree. So let me go into something real specific with you on how we can look at the specific teacher role, and something that we actually have a program specifically for people looking at that retirement from that K through 12 program. And actually something we've established here in the community that we've actually seen great successes in, and people are really happy with it. So there's a program we have, and what we're able to do is take your funds, and the way the school system pays out the money, there's a certain lump sum that you'll get, and then there's payments that you'll get annually throughout the years. And what we'll be able to do is let you get enough of that so where you're comfortable every year. We'll set a sum, and look at your expenses and everything, and negotiate that out. And then from there, we'll be able to allocate, kind of skim off the top, invest it, and we'll see those extra funds grow. So you actually won't ever have to budget yourself, because you'll never have to change your lifestyle. Everything that you've been doing, stay comfortable.
Okay, because that's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, no. You don't run any of that.
Okay.
So you'll be able to keep exactly what you're doing, stay with what you're doing, and you'll actually be getting that play money, and your play money is going to grow as you go down the road. We can set aside, like I said, those funds for grandkids or other family members who might need it a little bit more, because we're going to make sure that you're comfortable.
Okay, that's definitely good. Definitely good.
Cool. Does that satisfy?
Yeah,
all of the
that actually
questions?
really does help a lot.
Okay. Is that, you think, with those questions answered, you wanna sit down and get started?
One other thing that I'm not so sure about. So there's a lot of companies that does financial services, financial planning. What's so special? I don't know why I should really go with you.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I understand that completely. And the one issue with that is, in Northwest Mutual, we don't like to, just publicly boast why we're better than everybody else. I'm not gonna say we are better than everybody else in every aspect. But actually, if you look in here, on page 7, there's a great example of our life insurance plan.
Okay.
And I'll let you take this home. You can look through it. And this is actually a great example. Unfortunately, someone lost a family member, and um, they were comfortable, because they were invested, they were insured.
Okay.
So that's a great example of what we can offer. And then between pages 12 and 16 are our financials. You can see that our revenues are growing. And here you see the chart. Everything's been going up.
Oh, that's what that
Everything,
means.
yeah.
Okay.
So obviously, the numbers are going up, but each increment has its own section, and not only have just our total revenues been growing, but our life insurance plans, the returns on those have been growing. Our stock investments, the returns on those have been growing. Our mutual funds, everything that we've been investing in has been growing individually as well as our total growth. And actually, we, if you see on the next page, there's a 13.5% surplus ratio. What does that mean? So a surplus ratio is what we get in return above what we promised.
Okay.
So say that the market crashes
Huh.
and we don't have the funds to pay out our investors. Say something happens, someone needs $1 million of their life insurance.
Right.
On average, we have 13.5% above everything that we have promised every single one of our customers.
Okay.
So we are 13.5. We get 113.5% of what we promise everybody.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
So we have that insurance. We have pretty much our own insurance
policy. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, we have that safety net.
Okay.
So that's something that we really pride ourselves on.
Okay.
Does that kind of take those concerns out of the way?
Yeah.
There for you.
Yeah, I think I'm ready for the next step.
All right, good. I want to just kind of make it not, it's not a rush, obviously. Take your time, go home, discuss with your family. It's a big step.
Yeah.
And I congratulate you on coming in here. It's sometimes really scary,
Mm-hmm.
but we want to offer you peace of mind. We want to be able that you make sure that when you go home, you fall asleep at night, and you don't have to worry about, well, what happens in 10 years? What happens if I get sick? Because you know what, things happen, and we want to make sure that you can have that assurance, have that peace of mind when you can go home and sleep at night. But we are a highly regarded company, and like I told you, and like you can agree, our services are in high demand.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't be everywhere at once, and I'm sure you can understand.
Fair enough.
There are other people that are in a similar situation that will be wanting our services. So don't wait till 2 years from now to come back and talk to us. But I'm not telling you have to decide right now. So if everything sounds good to you, if you don't have any further questions, we'd love to do business.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, Paul.
Thank you.
I'll
Nice
call
to meet
you, and we'll set everything up.
Perfect.
Sounds good.
All right.